Blackerby, and welcome to Spirit Fitness in Austin, Texas. And we're going to spend some time this morning with one of my favorite clients, Miss Ann, and break down some work with the ViPR. The ViPR is touted as a tool that can be used with every population, and I really want to show you how Ann and I work with it on a weekly basis. How old are you, Ann?
85.
She's 85. She doesn't look it though, does she? Okay, so we're going to start out today, and I'm going to give you the purple one because that was a little bit lighter as we warm up. And just using the ViPR, and I'm going to stand in front of you to the side, I'm going to place my hands on it, and I'm just going to scrunch down to start warming my spine. So leaning down, and I'm going to let the belly sag, and then rolling up. And again, we're going to go down, inhale down. The ViPR just providing a level of support, and exhaling up to, from a training standpoint, to add support to that forward flexion. Down and up. And this time, and when we go down, we're going to make sure the heels are really pressing down, and we're going to pull the tummy, pull the navel into the spine. And the shoulders sort of just drop forward so they're nice and relaxed. Great. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to me, so drag that ViPR a little bit closer to you. Good. And now all I'm going to do is turn and look over my shoulder, okay? So turn and look over the shoulder, and then back to center, and turn and look over the shoulder, and back to center, and over the shoulder. Begin to warm that neck just a bit, and over the shoulder, and back to center, taking the arms out to the side, and we're just going to leave that ViPR there and circle the arms. We're going to work today with a tilt series, and you and I were working with tilting in the different ways we could kind of leave it on the floor, but push and pull it a few days ago, and that's what we're going to do again today. And reverse those circles all the way behind you. Good job. Good. Deep breath in and a big exhale. Good. So placing the ViPR right in front of me, I'm going to place my feet just a little bit further apart, Ann, okay? And I'm going to take it, I'm going to move it to the opposite side of my body. Down and pull it back. And here we go. Down and back. We're going to do 5 on each side. Down and pulling it back and down and pulling it back. And again, down and pulling it back. Good. Anna's really strong, so we've chosen a lighter ViPR this morning. She could take a lot more. She probably thinks, what's going on? Here we go. Down and back. Up and down. As we begin to introduce that tilting motion with her feet firmly on the floor, she's going to take that ViPR over. And if you look at Anne's feet, you're going to see that she remains firmly anchored, which is a testament to her agility and her balance, her body awareness. She doesn't let the weight take her. And now, Anne, we're going to make them a little bit wider apart and bring it in a little closer so you're nice and comfortable with it. And all we're going to do is take it one arm down and then the other arm down and pull it back. And the other side down and pull it back. And it takes on a rotational movement, moving laterally to the side, out and back and out and back and out and back, and one more time, out, placing it right in front of you. All we're going to do is we're going to reposition it right here, and we're going to sit and stand. So hands firmly here, and almost as if you're going to sit in a chair, you're going to sit and stand straight back up. Inhale and exhale, sit down, push the heel down. We always push the heel down. Down and up and down and up and down and up. 2 more. Down. 1 more time. You're going to sit down and up and down. Good. Now we're going to put them together in a pattern. So I'm going to show you first, and then we'll do it together. So where we want it to be, I'm going to go one side, establish, sit down and up. We're doing 5 times, okay? Tell me when. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go one side, pull it back, and the other side, pull it back, sit down and up, down and up. Reposition it and go again. One side and back, and the other side and back, and sitting down, sit and stand. 1 more time. Down and up and down and up and sit and stand. It's okay, we're pattern training. Down and up and down and up. And we're going to sit and stand 1 more time, just you on your own. Down and up and down. So Anna's learned to soften her knees to go with the motion and sit and stand. She's a lot more stable. She's actually using her whole body, whole torso to rotate through that ViPR. You can see it. She's not staying stiff. And that's something that we've worked on as Anne's recovered from a head injury and only learned to walk how many months ago?
About a year.
About a year ago. So it's just about a year ago where she had to relearn walking. So that's pretty amazing. I'm going to turn it, and it's a little bit of a grip challenge, and we're going to hold it here. Okay? We worked the other day with just a swing. As she told me the other day, this workout's too easy. She's going to swing and swing and swing, and it's going to just let it go high over the shoulder and up. And you're going to feel that sensation of that corset, that tightening through the tummy and the rib cage as it comes up and around. Good, swinging and swinging. Notice how her head and her eyes follow that ViPR. Just perfect, because she's letting her whole body go through it and hold it in the center. And from that position, all we're going to do is bring it up and down. So we're just going to shrug our shoulders. Shrug and down and shrug and down and shrug and down and shrug. So we're going to start with a swing. We're going to go one to each side, and then we're going to shrug, okay? You ready? One, and up. Notice how her whole body follows through very confidently with that motion. She's got a beautiful flow. And again, up, and again, up. And one more time, up, and she's going to shrug. Now she says, this is getting a little tired. Up, and down, and up. And down, and up, and down, and up. And turn it around and put it back down the floor right in front of you. When Anne and I started out, we used to use a dowel for stability. We progressed to the ViPR, which adds just a little bit more option. I'm going to make sure she's placed right in front and work a little bit with just mobility on the leg. So it's right here, and all I'm going to do is swing. Now you've got that ViPR, you're going to see she's going to tighten that grip. This is a challenge because for someone recovering from injury, the idea of weight shifting and being balanced on one leg is a challenging undertaking. So we're going to go, let's go baby steps first. Let's tap and back, and tap and back, and tap and back, and tap. And the ViPR stays right there as a stability point, okay? It's right there, very good. And one more time, that other side. Put it right in front of you. It's a whole part of your body. So you're not going anywhere, and it's not going to let you fall. Here you go, tap forward. Other foot, do other foot, there you go. Forward and back. And what leg don't you like to stand on?
Well, I have more trouble with my left
This
leg.
you do, right? So moving that left leg has always been challenging. Forward and back, forward and back, and forward. Okay, and move the right leg. Forward and back. The left is now weight bearing, so all of your weight's on that left leg. And again, and forward. Okay, now we're going to take it out to the side. Tap and in. Tap, the weight transfers to the right. Tap and in, and tap and in, and tap. Other side, and tap and in, and tap and in, and tap and in, and tap. Okay, and we're going to go to the left leg, and we're going to see if we just get it to lift leg. 1 millimeter off the floor. Lift. Inhale, exhale, and just lift. Perfect, and reset. Lift. Think about the right foot. The right foot's holding you, not that scary left foot. And again, lift. Now the other side. Lift. The left leg will take it, and I promise you. It'll do it there, and down, and there, and down, and there, and down, and there. Good. And that's more mental than anything else. We're going to go to the left leg, and we're going to have our hands right here, and we're going to curtsy. I know. Ready? Curtsy around. Then curtsy. Just drag it back. Get back. And in this, sure you can. We do it all the time. Ready? So we're going to drag it back. Good. And pull it back around. Good. And again, back. Pull it back around. Perfect. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And tap. And in. And tap. Other side. Tap. And in. And tap. And in. Getting those hips nice and open. And in. And tap. Okay, and just before we move on to the next one, all we're going to do is tap back and in. Ready? Tap and in. Good. And tap. We can even drag it. We can drag it and push and drag it and push and drag it. Other side, perfect. Drag it and push and drag it and push and drag it and push and drag it. Okay, take a little break. You did it. So the hardest part is those weight shifts. I'm going to put it right here beside you, and I'm going to stand beside you too. Keeping our feet a little bit further apart, all we're going to do is lean and pull it back. And pull it back. Like a gear shift in the car. Now, not that I can drive stick shift, but and I can't. And again, you can?
Sure.
Of course you can, because you go those tractors all the way around.
I learned on
Oh, you do not learn. It's scary. Out and in. I'm trying. And in, we all have our challenges. Out, leaning out, pull. Inhale and exhale, pull in. Perfect. Other side. So hands now transferring that weight or that movement forward. Still somewhat supported, but she's got a weight to contend with. She's going to go forward, pull it back, and pull the hip in. Good. Forward, pull it back. Forward, pull it back, and forward, pull it back, and forward, pull it back. And I want you to put it to the other side. Okay, and stood behind it, and just let it go out to the side, and then forward. Okay? We're going to go. We're going to keep like we're in blue. We're going to stay up in a concrete block. Okay? Out, in, forward, in, out, in, forward, in, out, in, forward, in. Great. Other side. Bring it here. And here we go. Out, in, side, and again, forward, nice bend, and side, and then again, forward, nice pull, and side, and two more times, forward, and in, and side. I'm going to take your ViPR away, and we're going to finish up with this little